All right, gonna put my box of Wheaties up. Well, good morning, everybody. It's another great morning in the 10-acre urban farm. We have a lot of stuff to get done today, and I have a plan. So I have two of my friends, Katie and David, that are both offering pretty good money just to go mow their places. And I've been talking to some of my friends around town, and I found somebody who has a mower, and it's for cheap. He's looking for about $3,000, $4,000 for it. It's an old one. It's over there at one of the farms. Actually gotta go take a look at it first thing this morning, so I'm gonna come on up here and get the old John Deere out and ready to rock and roll this morning. And while I'm walking up here, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of content and want to see more like it, please leave a like and subscribe. Do what you guys do best, it'll be appreciated. Make a little bit of a turn right here. Now we're on the way over there to this guy's farm. So pretty much these two contracts right here are only just mowing. They're easy to do in my opinion, so why not at least do them? Because my goal will be to next buy a baler, which this guy also has one up here for sale. I don't know if we're gonna buy his baler or not, but he does have one up here for sale. He's looking for about 8,000 out of it, and once we do those two contracts, we'll have enough money to buy it. Alrighty, here we are. So he has these two things right here. We'll go ahead and turn this off. So he has both of these for sale. It's a New Holland 6480, and then we have ourselves an international mower. I really want to get this international mower. It looks like there's Walter. Let me go say hello to him. Let me see what kind of deal I can get worked out on this. Hopefully we can get some good pricing. All right, you're a hard bargain, Walter, but there's $5,000. It was good seeing you, bud. Well, me and Walker kind of negotiated on this. So he started off at 7, I started off at 4, and we kind of met at 5. Thank God I really couldn't afford it much more. So we're just going to go ahead and hook up to it, take it on to the farm, and he's a character. I give him that. Good old Walter. But let's back on up to this little sucker right here, and we're good on that one. We at least now own the mower, and we can get more of these chores done. So now I need to call Katie as I'm driving back, and I need to call David to go ahead and get both those contracts locked in so I can get them done, because we need money and we need it bad. Are you tired of the same old mod websites? Are you tired of the overusage of ads? Well, look no further than our new partner, Formal Mods. Formal Mods is a great modding website created by the Formal Pickle and his team. I'm super excited because this is where you can get quality mods from the modders directly. And another good part is they check and make sure there's no leaked mods, because all modders are verified modders, and only if you're a verified modder can you post. I'm super excited this is finally out, guys. And if you want any more information about it, links are down in the description below. Let's get back to the video. So went ahead and talked to the boys, and we are getting a load of manure here pretty soon. It's not gonna be much of a load, but it will be a load at least, and that will probably cost us about $500 for the manure that we're going to end up needing. On top of needing to pay for that, we also went ahead and got both contracts selected. So we got to do field 11 here and field 45. So that gives us a little bit more income coming into the farm. And by the time we're done with both these, we should make a pretty decent profit. Alrighty, so we have one of them newer GPS things. It's just one of those simple ones you can hook around the wheel. That's the whole reason we bought this tractor so expensively. But everything looks like it's working pretty good. The mower's doing a pretty good job. And we're just going to mow this entire place. Hopefully we get it done pretty quickly. We're already at 5% done of the contract needed to be done, so it's gonna take us a little bit of time. Alrighty, just before we keep going on a little bit, I want to see what kind of job we're doing. Oh yeah, we're doing a nice good job throwing it right here in a nice and neat row. That's the whole reason I went with this kind of a mower instead of a cheap, probably about $1,000 mower, is because at least it's getting a good size width, and not only is it doing that, it's also throwing it right here in the middle, giving me a better row for when I go and buy a baler. So that's gonna be perfect. Well, I don't think there's anything else to do, but let's get this done and get the other one done, and let's see what other things we can get into today.
They came in thinking top dollar to that old cotton crop farmer. They knocked on his screen door and he said, Lord, what you need, boys? And they said, you know, all the others went and cashed out. We got the subdivision all mapped out. It'll sit right here on this land, and you could leave town a rich man. And he said, boys, whatever you're offering, it won't be enough. 'Cause I got a little girl that used to swing right there I still see her pink bow in her brown hair. She's in the big city, but she still calls home. What's she gonna do if she comes back and we're gone? And over there under that white oak tree, beneath the cross is where my best buddy's buried. Lasted 13 hunting seasons running strong. Keep your money, cause a man can't leave his dog. And over there's where I got down on one knee. You can't buy that kind of dirt cheap. One man smiled and he kind of looked away. The other said, before we go, I gotta know one thing. Between the droughts and the floods through all the years, what in the world got you through? How the hell did you get here? And he said, that little girl that used to swing right there, I still see her pink bow in her brown hair, running up after one of them long days. Her big smile making every little worry fade. And over there under that white oak tree, beneath the cross where my best buddy's buried, all them hunting seasons freezing in a John boat, me and him double barrel in a two-stroke. And that woman that said yes when I got down on one knee. You can't buy that kind of dirt cheap. No, it ain't something you fall into. It's something God gives you and you hold on to. Just like that little girl used to swing right there. I still see her pink bow and her brown hair. She's in the big city now, but she still calls home. She's coming back next week, and man, it's been too long. And over there under that white oak tree, beside the cross where my best buddy's buried, lays a puppy posted up in the shade. That woman never could turn away astray. I guess that's why she said yes when I got down on one knee. Lord, long as all this is here, why the hell would I ever leave? You can't buy that kind of dirt cheap.
Well, we are done with both of the contracts. So I know we did have to leave a little bit in both areas. That is just the way the contracts work. We're just gonna come down here and we are gonna collect and collect. That gave us another, oh Lord have mercy. So that gave us probably about another $11,000 to our total. And now we can take that money and actually start baling with that money to make us a little bit more money. So I went ahead and gave Walter a little bit of a call. He said that he's gonna be out for a little bit while he's out doing other things. And before we can go pick up the baler, I would like to go ahead and kind of mow the yard a little bit so that we can actually start baling. We're gonna turn our 4-ways off. I know this is probably the weirdest way to mow the lawn, but hey, it's a good amount of grass and we can make a little bit of money off of it. Why not do it? Now, I do not probably plan to actually turn this into like a good grass situation. I probably will leave it this kind of grass so that we can expand on our sheds and stuff like that up here at a later date. All right, and just like that, we have all of this area kind of mowed up. Should actually work pretty good for what we need it for. This honestly should be about 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 bales, honestly. Now we do have one more area that I need to mow, and to mow it, I'm just going to come all the way over here and make a turn up here. Anybody want some river dew? Sorry. Oh, sorry. Almost made me think about some horse RP I've been watching lately. Alrighty, so right now I'm trying to gauge where our property lines is. And I'm gonna use the mower here to kind of gauge it the best I can. If I go directly straight right now, I should be good with the mowing. I'm just trying to get like a visual, like, okay, this is how much grass we own of this. I wish we honestly owned more, but it is what it is on that aspect. One thing we can do to add more land is we can cut down these trees up here, and that'll add more land to what we need. And also, if we just cut around this, we'll have us another little grass pasture to go ahead and work on. Alrighty, just like that, we got our last field mowed. We have our little border lined out. What I am thinking about doing is contacting the neighbor, getting him to also help me pay for it, and getting a little bit of a fence put down, a simple cheap one that costs us about $1,000 in total, just enough to mark out my land and his land so I don't accidentally go over in his land. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call a little bit later, but first things first, we need to get this mower back to the main farm so that we can go pick up the new baler. Walter just called and said we are good to come pick it up, and since we're good to come pick it up, it's time to get it. Alrighty, back over here, Walter's waiting on me like normal, so we're gonna end up picking up the new Holland baler from this time. All right, Walter, what we got?
What's up, kiddo?
Oh, you know what we need to get? We need to get this new baler. All right, Walter, you have a good one. Good Lord, that man can talk anybody's ear off. Talking about something about a scientist or something like that. But he went ahead and agreed to $8,000 for this. I actually didn't really haggle with him too much on the baler because honestly, that was a pretty good deal in my opinion, no matter what. So we're just gonna go ahead and take this on back to the farm and finally start producing some round bales with it. Shouldn't honestly take us too long to get everything done. It's a good New Holland. Honestly, really matches the style of the farm we're going with. We're trying to use a little bit of older equipment for this as well. And now hopefully that we have this, we can start making even more money than what we were already. So I'm gonna come down here and do this part down here first, then we're gonna go up there and do that one, and they should be there with the manure by the time we get all this done with the baling at least. Well, we just got that field done. We ended up getting 4 and about 16%. We got 4 bales and 16% left in the machine, and right now we're looking pretty good, especially for them being 150 size bales. I'm a little impressed with how they acted and honestly how they did. Now, one thing we are going to do is probably looking to get in a baling wrapper because we want to turn these into silage, but that's gonna run us about $16,000 according to this. Or I need to look around and see if I can find one that's used for sale. I don't know. Ooh, I didn't look at the used market. Yeah, I don't see anything that's in here that's gonna really benefit us. That might though. That'd be a really good idea to buy, but yeah, that's the only thing right now that could benefit us. So right now we don't have anything that's really gonna benefit us. I hate it, honestly, really do. Oh, didn't put the baler down. There we go. Now we're just going to go and work on this. We should probably get about 5 bales out of this, and once we get this done, we should be wrapping it up for the day. Oh yeah, this definitely should be 5 bales right here, hopefully, because the more we can get, the better. Well, looks like I'm about to replace some siding here in a second. Watch it. It's about to go directly down. Please don't hit the house. Please stop before the house. Please stop before the house. Please stop for the house. Right into the house. Well, at least it's bale. At least it's a bale and nothing else. It should be softer than something harder hitting it, but that still does not do good for my house. Yeah, it hit it hard. I could have hoped, and I did. I hoped and I prayed and did not succeed. All right, there we go. 8 bales in total, technically 9. I will take it. We have a full bale, or not a full bale. This is pretty much halfway full. We're good on that though. Alrighty, so we gotta head on down here and check to make sure the manure got dropped off, and if it did, I am going to go ahead and send a check off for $500, and yep, there's the heat. So let me go ahead and send the check off real fast. Alright, and negative $500 off to that farmer. Now we should have a couple wheelbarrows here. We can just go ahead and walk up to it, start loading. There we go. Now I just gotta do the old-fashioned go back and forth with the wheelbarrow a little bit and raise it up, unload it into here. Now we can start growing stuff. So what is worth the most at market? Oh my Lord, lettuce is okay. Lettuce is a good one. All right, there we go. We got lettuce started planted. It took me a few seconds to figure out exactly what was gonna be worth the most. Lettuce is gonna be by far worth the most out of anything. So we're just gonna do that right there. Now we're just gonna get back to loading up with manure, taking it back and forth, doing a couple loads like this. So ladies and gentlemen, while I'm doing this job, hopefully you guys like today's video and want to see more of it. If you guys want to see more of the 10-acre farm challenge or whatever we call it, 10-acre urban farm, please leave a like, comment down below, and leave suggestions what you want to see. No further ado, thank you guys for love, support, showing me. It's our family. See you guys in the next video. Peace.